Now, a lot of us are working from home with our work from home workstations, and then most of us on the move have these devices that we want to use as travel companions. So those could be magic keyboards, or then the fancy big work from home setups with other keyboards. Wireless keyboards are really helpful as well. What if I told you there's a premium flagship keyboard by Logitech, and Shivan has discovered a few cool features along with that device? Over to you, Shivan.
So keyboards is an essential part of any PC experience, right? But today we have this keyboard, which is essentially Logitech's first entry to mechanical keyboards for its premium MX Office series. Now, you can use this keyboard across 3 different devices, and there are a lot more things that they have offered, but at the same time, there are a few things which take away from the experience completely. I'm going to get into it one by one, tell you whether it's worth it or not. Since it operates on battery, they have incorporated certain sensors on the keyboard. So the basic white backlight that you get on this keyboard, it will not remain on. There are sensors on this. As soon as you remove your hands from the keyboard, the lights go off. As soon as you bring your hands back on, the lights come back on. Now, it is a good way to save battery, but there is a flip side to it, which I found out in my use with it. I'll get back to it in a bit. So there is Bluetooth connectivity that you're getting with this keyboard, and you also get a Bolt receiver. In combination, you can actually connect it with 3 different devices. And as of now, I've connected it with my laptop and I've connected it with my phone. To switch between the different devices, all I need to do is long press for about 3 seconds on any one of these keys, and they are labeled as 1, 2, and 3. One at a time, I can connect with either. So if you use it with the Logitech Flow software feature, you can use one keyboard across multiple computers. Apart from the regular keys, you also get an option of a key right there in the keyboard. Press on it and you can take a screenshot. There is another key which enables voice dictation. You just need to press it down once and the computer will start taking in voice notes from you. The mic gets activated. Then there is another key which helps activate emojis if you need to add them to any kind of document or whatever you're typing. I had spoken about proximity sensors earlier and I had mentioned that I'll come back to it. Now, the problem I faced here was, okay, I remove my hands from the keyboard, the lights go out. It helps save battery, agreed. But the problem here is, a lot of times it happened with me that, when I bring my hands back onto the keyboard, I am still under the impression that caps lock is switched off. And I'm typing, looking at the keyboard, and I've not noticed that everything I'm writing is caps has become small and small has become caps. And now I'm rewriting everything. At the same time, the keys I found to be closer to each other than a regular membrane keyboard would have. So a lot of times I'm ending up having a lot of typos. That means I have to go back to whatever I've written and then correct it. So these were some drawbacks, and when you're working in an environment when you really can't afford to waste time, then I think initially it took me some time to get used to it, and that for me was a problem. So overall, I think there are a lot of advantages with this keyboard. There are a lot of shortcuts that you're getting through the keyboard, and of course the chance to connect with several other devices at the same time is a big boon. But at the same time, there are certain drawbacks which really take away from the entire user experience. At least for me, that has been my verdict.